live from Curious Comedy Theater in Portland, Oregon, where tonight we turn back the clock to 1998. It's Late Night Special! Tonight's special guest, dancers Judy, Tibbles, and the Skylark Dancers. Comedian Christian Burke. Musical guest Caleb and the Monsters. House band the Speshies. And your hosts, Stacey, Hallal, and Steve Nichols.
One of those. That's a secret.
Aww.
Steve Nichols, everybody, special guest co-host this evening.
Wow.
Thank you. I cost a lot of money, but you were able to scrape it together.
Yeah. Jay's off in Denver, seeing everybody from Portland who's recently moved to Denver, the new hotspot.
Maybe he won't come back.
Yeah.
Is that what you would hope for, Steve?
You can hope. You can hope.
Miss you, Jay.
All right, give yourselves a round of applause for sticking around, being here for Late Night Special. Oh, there's been a lot happening this week in the news, and we're going to talk about it a bit. So first of all, a 56-year-old woman was found after going missing for several days in Sequoia National Park. Rescuers spotted her from the air after she made a huge SOS with rocks.
Wow.
Yeah, similarly, Melania Trump was spotted on the south lawn of the White House with a wheelbarrow full of rocks. I don't know what she's going to do with them, but...
Sure.
She's spelling be best.
This week, speaking of hashtags, Twitter announced it will stop accepting all paid political ads. Yeah, they moved by Twitter. In response, Facebook also announced that they will stop accepting all political ads.
Amazing.
Yeah, unless you pay them a lot of money.
Oh, right. A woman in Scotland was diagnosed with breast cancer, unfortunately, after it was detected by a tourist attraction's thermal camera. Other than that, the woman stated it was a fairly unremarkable trip to the world's largest thermal camera. It's a weird joke, you guys. That's why we loved it.
Mourners at a German funeral got high after they were accidentally served a cake with marijuana in it. Unfortunately, they didn't realize their mistake until after they had already gotten the munchies and eaten the corpse.
Yeah. It's a gateway drug. It's a gateway drug.
Gateway drug to zombieism, people. Come on.
Last week on SNL's Weekend Update, Michael Che dead-named Caitlyn Jenner and told a transphobic joke. SNL proves that some shows age like a fine wine, and some shows age like a flat can of PBR that's still making transphobic jokes in 2019. So there you go.
My uncle gave me a sip of that once. Not good.
What?
President Trump tweeted a photo of himself giving a medal to a dog this week. The image is clearly fake because of the terrible Photoshop job, and also because dogs are very good at sniffing out assholes.
That's right.
He would have been
That's right.
up
If this
in
were
there.
real, yeah, the dog would have been right up in him. Famous e-scooter company Lime has reportedly lost $300 million so far in 2019. Experts estimate that about $100 million of that loss is rusting away at the bottom of the Willamette. Way to go, Portland!
I just wanted to see if they float. This week was Halloween at the White House, and Donald Trump was handing out full-size Hershey bars, which, like him, are the favorite of old white people who wish it was the 1950s again.
Nobody eats those. They're for s'mores, and that's it.
That's it.
The wildfires in California have displaced thousands of families, including Lakers star LeBron James. Yeah, LeBron, Southern California has wildfires. You know where there aren't wildfires? Cleveland. Cleveland keeps their fires in the rivers where they belong.
Right.
Cleveland!
Woo!
Go
Bill wrote
try
that.
it.
He's from Cleveland. Give a round of applause for Bill.
Ohio, but yes.
Oregon Congressman Greg Walden announced his retirement this week. Sources say that the Republican is leaving Congress to finally spend more time at home with his spine. Take that, Greg Walden! It's Late Night
Was that like a, did you just do a 360 there?
Yeah, well,
It's kind of
you
like,
always have to do that walk around the desk, and I feel rude sitting before you sit. So.
Jay typically comes over here and then, like, he does a come down and.
He gives you a handshake.
Yeah, he gives you a handshake. You just like, you look like a dog who's trying to find a place to lay down.
That's the vibe I was going for, and I found it.
Yeah.
This is like
Yeah.
the perfect dog couch.
It's very much like my dog.
Oh, look.
Some water.
With a lime.
Look at this. It's like your first day alive.
Ooh.
You're like, water,
Oh, no,
look
it's
at
fine.
this. What is this?
It's a Moscow Mule, isn't it?
Well, it
That's what
tastes,
he's got there.
it tastes a lot like vodka soda, but
Oh, all right. That's way smarter
it's a
than I
wink,
was.
wink, water, wink, wink.
I can't believe it's just been a week. I feel like it's been a very long time since we were last here.
Yes.
2 weeks, actually.
Oh, that's why.
That's why. That's why we have no
I feel like it's been at
Sorry.
least 2 weeks since we
Yeah.
last been here.
There we go.
Thank you. That's why I feel a little rusty. Got to dust off the rust.
And
What's new?
Well, I wasn't even here. It's been 3 weeks since I was here, because 2 weeks ago, our hot water stopped working in our apartment building for the second time in less than a month. I had to abscond with my beautiful husband to the coast, where we had the indignity of staying in a last-minute hotel room. It was beautiful. It was awesome.
So basically, the water gave you an
thank
excuse.
Everybody cried for me. Well, it was,
Unfortunately,
Thank you,
due to the hot water heater, we had to have a romantic weekend.
yes.
Yeah.
No, it was also his birthday, so it was a double excuse.
Right.
And yeah.
But the birthday is secondary to the water heater.
No.
Somehow, I don't know why.
So a bad water heater made you a good husband.
Yes. Thank you, bad water heater.
Okay.
What about Halloween?
It was fun. I still have some fabric paint, like in little flecks on my body.
Oh.
I
So
don't
they
think
still
any are
haven't
visible.
fixed the water heater? You haven't showered?
I've been trying. Yeah, so I've been like pulling clumps of hair off my like torso, because that's the only way to get the paint off my body.
Wow.
Yeah.
What were you?
It's unpatchy. I was a sexy unicorn. I bought a little like girly unicorn horn for $4 at the last minute at Fred Meyer, and then I painted sexy in red fabric paint on a white t-shirt, but I put the t-shirt on when the paint was still wet. And it actually made it look all murdery, so I had to add a
Thank you. I was gonna say, like you deserve this.
Yeah.
You've earned it.
I have. It's a fit punishment. What about you? Did you dress up?
I did not.
No.
I feel like I dress up a lot in the course of a year
Right.
because I perform a lot and we play characters and we get to wear costumes.
Yeah.
So Halloween's the day that I stay home
Right.
and catch up on sleep.
It's like when the normies get to play dress up.
It is. I don't,
For the thespians among us, it's a bit pedestrian. No.
yeah, that was my intent.
Yeah.
Was to get real pretentious about it.
I got you, Stacey.
Thanks.
Don't worry.
Thanks for rephrasing what I said into a way that's hateful.
Douchey. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy
Enjoy.
Saturday.
Give me that vodka. Mine's genuinely water. Well, I'm very excited
Boring.
about today. We got musical guests, we have dancers,
Yeah.
we have stand-up, so much coming up. And to do this, of course, take some funds. And so we do have sponsors who help us out. So please welcome up to our stage our sponsor. Give him a round of applause.
Howdy. I'm Daryl Studebaker, rancher, husband, father, gun owner, and patriot. You know, I've lived out here in West Texas all my life. It's our home. It's part of us. Now I'm running for Congress. I've seen lots of politicians who just tell you what you want to hear. They just care about getting reelected and going back to Washington. They make promises they'll never keep. Well, I'm no career politician. And that's why I'm going to make you just one promise. I'm gonna eat your face. You see, I'm not only an American, but I'm the host body for an alien from the planet Gravlox who came to Earth to gnaw on your sweet, sweet faces. That's right. Now, I thought about running for Congress for a while. I talked with my family, asked my friends and neighbors, and I prayed about it. And when I was abducted and implanted with a Gravloxian larva sac that needs the flesh of sweet human faces to survive to adulthood, I knew it was time to step up. Now, I'm not one of those politically correct fellas. No. Who they just want to talk about and say all sorts of things that don't want to offend anybody. I just tell it like it is. I speak plain English. I just want to eat your face. Some folks ask me, Daryl, what about ISIS? What about ISIS? Here's how I'll deal with ISIS. I'm gonna eat their terrorist faces. Other folks ask me, Daryl, how are you gonna deal with the economy moving forward again? Well, I have a plan to create lots of jobs in the medical field. By creating jobs for doctors who have to reassemble your sweet, sweet faces. And you don't have to worry about Washington changing me. I'm Daryl Studebaker, and I approve this message. This year, I just want to do two things. Represent you in Congress and eat your sweet, sweet faces.
Thank you, Daryl Studebaker for Congress. Thank you, Daryl.
Wow.
You know, beggars can't be choosers.
No.
We got to take the sponsors we get.
Yeah. I wonder if he ate a cake at a German funeral.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he did.
You know, I mean, I think he speaks for a lot of people who just, you know, like want someone to say something true and honest. And I mean, if he says he's going to eat my face, like, I respect that. I respect a politician who's going to tell me what I don't want to hear. And he's going to gnaw on my face. And thank God for that.
And he's better than Greg Walden.
True.
All right. Well, I would enjoy a little bit of a palate cleanser. I could use some music right about now.
I could use some vodka soda.
And our musical guest coming on out as I introduce him. There are actually two members of the Monster Cult Collective, which you can see this Thursday at No Fun with more members. So this is a group where Caleb has a bunch of monsters, and at different shows, different combinations of the monsters who are otherwise known as extremely talented musicians join him for the shows. So please give it up for Caleb and the Monsters.
Yeah.
You're walking down the street and everybody knows your name. Collecting stones to skip them in the sand. And your green eyes keep haunting my dreams. It's your green eyes that keep haunting my dreams. Oh, headed down to the oyster house again, and I see black clothes that keep crashing over you. Yes, a queen of Well, it don't mean no anything to me, 'cause your green eyes, they keep haunting my dreams. Yes, your green eyes, they keep haunting my dreams. Yes, your green eyes, they keep haunting my dreams. I gave you my heart, and you left it on the shelf. And the sky, it's on fire in. And the wind, yes, it blows us away. Your green eyes, they keep haunting my dreams. Yes, your green eyes, they keep haunting my dreams. Yes, your green eyes, they keep haunting my dreams. Yes, your green eyes, they keep haunting my dreams. Yes, your green eyes, they keep haunting my dreams.
Caleb and the Monsters! The perfect post-Halloween, going into the dark. Yeah, we're all gonna be haunted. Thank you so much. You can all head back. Just give them another round of applause. So we have wanted to have some dance on this show for a long time. Really excited to finally have some. Coming up right now is Judy Tibbles, Skylark Dancers. welcome. This is Judy Tibbles, the director of this group. Have a seat. Let's chat. Let's chat. They're bringing you microphones. Give a round of applause for the lovely Dana, who's helped us get everything going. Thank you so much. That was amazing to watch.
Did you get it all? Are you ready?
I am exhausted. That's how I felt. I am exhausted just from watching. No, I would imagine that as you're going, it gets harder to, if as you get tired, you have to push more not to lag or drag or miss beats.
Oh, they don't dare do that.
Yeah.
They're all very strong and young and ready to go.
Yeah.
I would say the adrenaline keeps us going too.
That's great.
Yeah.
Like, how long of a show can you sustain?
We do a 2-act show.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, they're wonderful. They're wonderful.
So I feel like,
An audience like this just charges them up. You guys are wonderful out there.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
I feel like tap is something that we don't get to see enough. And
I agree.
yeah, is it? Do you think part of that is that it's so hard to get stages that can tolerate the shoes? That's actually a physical limitation. I don't know if you guys heard that, but our tech just laughed really hard out there. He's the one who takes care of this stage. He was like, "Did you check the stage?" You guys were great. This stage is perfect for it. I thought it sounded good. We had a nice little drum to it. But is that part of the restrictions? Is trying to find places to tap?
I've been kicked off of some of the finest floors in town. Yes.
All right, top 10 finest floors in town. Go. Do you have a room in your house that's set up for tap dancing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We get to practice
Absolutely.
there.
Nice. What's the ideal flooring for this?
It isn't in my house, unfortunately.
Linoleum kitchen tiles?
No.
No.
No. Ideally, a beautiful maple floor. What we do is we give those floors character.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look really stupid until you get a good tap dancer on them. And then you got something.
Right.
I've always said maple floors are really stupid. I'm glad to know there's a
Only
solution.
when they're pristine, you know?
Yeah.
Once they have some character, get some weatheredness to them. Now, how long have you been running the Skylark dancers?
Took over in '92.
Wow.
Yeah, I
In
know.
92.
I'm old.
Me too.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
So you took over 92.
Correct.
So how long did Skylark dancers exist before that?
They started earlier than that by another woman that was in town, and she left town, and I moved in and took over. She moved back. I still got him.
Yeah.
I still got him.
Now, Rachel, have you been a part of the group since 92? Or were you born in 92?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that answer. But I've been a Skylark for about 5 years now.
Great. And did you come to it already experienced in tap? And
Yeah, I grew up dancing since I was 2 years old. So I've
Wow.
been at it a very long time.
And do you do multiple styles of dance?
Yes, I do, yeah. And I teach all around town and choreograph all around town as well. And lucky to have found Judy pretty early on when I moved here and got connected into the tap world here. Which
Where
is
did you
awesome.
move here from?
I moved here from Washington, D.C., but I grew up in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Great.
Steelers.
Woo! We got Pittsburgh in the house.
Some
apparently.
users in the
I know,
house.
we connected earlier.
Yeah, it's Rachel's family came here with her.
It's actually not.
Oh. Rachel, what is your favorite style? Is tap your favorite?
Ooh, that's really hard. Tap is my favorite in a way because of the musicality around it, and you get to actually create music with the music. But contemporary dance also has a place in my heart because it's where you get to emote and get all your feelings out on the dance floor and leave them out on the dance floor, and that's really awesome too.
Yeah, but you don't mess up the floor like we do.
Right?
Not in the same way. No.
No. I was thinking while I was watching that, I read an article recently that described how we release bonding hormones when we sing in unison, especially harmonizing. And as I was watching that, I was like, this has to have that same effect amongst people. And people do it all over the world in different forms, which is amazing. There's a long history of dancing in rhythmically together. Do you feel that's true?
Absolutely. When I'm feeling down, I put my shoes on, I start pounding the floor. You don't get to think about anything else. You're just pounding the floor and everything goes away. Even President Trump goes away. Yeah, I've been pounding that floor pretty hard in the last few years.
Lots of aggression being taken out on the floor. Yeah. I think, too, any dance company I've been a part of, it's a family. Just like any other ensemble. We talked about thespians earlier. I'm also a theater person, so yeah.
But I just get, like, after a fast run of beats that's just perfectly executed, it just has to feel amazing. That's a nice rush.
Definitely.
What are some other, you're not just doing this, though this is a big, huge accomplishment, but you also are involved in National Tap Day and other kinds of
Are
celebrations.
you aware there is a day for tap dancing?
Yep. Since
Whoa! Whoa!
30 minutes ago.
And
Better
you
late
know
than never.
exactly when that is, don't you?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
April 15th. No, that's
Not
tax
tax
day.
day. Not tax day.
It makes you forget about everything, Steve. Weren't you listening? What day
hormones
is
took
National
over.
Tap Day?
May 25th. It's Bill Robinson's birthday, and we wanted to honor Bill Robinson.
Did you start National Tap Day?
No,
Oh, okay. Just we, the tap community
Yes.
as a whole. Okay,
Congress did that for us
great. Really?
with a little help from Gregory
Did
Hines.
something?
Nice.
It was a long time ago.
A different time.
And then how does it manifest? Are there tap celebrations all over the city?
All over the place, yes.
All over the country.
Uh-huh.
Great. And in Portland, if I wanted to go to something on May 25th.
We try to put something together, and we all put our shoes on for sure.
And just go out into the streets and tap.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can do something here.
Hey, I like that.
And in that spirit, I think that Steve and I would like you to teach us how to tap dance right now.
Yeah.
You gotta stand up first.
I expect that we would be able to learn it all in the next 2-3 minutes, right?
Everything.
No, I'm running away
everything.
with the company.
But also, is there anyone in the audience who'd like to come up and have a little tap dance lesson with us?
yeah.
Anybody feeling it? You look like you're feeling it. Come on up.
Yeah.
No, somebody said yeah over here.
You'll
that guy.
feel, you will feel so much better.
Come on up, Caleb.
Hey,
Come on, Caleb.
can Nick do it?
All right, Nick, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, we're all gonna have a tap
All
lesson.
right.
Give it up for Nick Condon, who is not going to eat your face.
Phew. I was starting to get really nervous.
I can't promise that.
Okay, first of all, we're gonna teach you a couple of things, and then we're gonna teach you a whole dance.
Oh my God.
And you're gonna do this whole dance with the audience singing it for you, so you better be good.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm at the academy on
Yeah.
So You Think You Can Dance.
We'll be nicer than that.
Okay.
Okay, on the bottom of your legs are feet.
Yes.
Yes.
Check.
And those feet have toes and heels. All right, so pick up your right foot and hit that toe back and forth. You're going to do a shuffle like this. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. They're great. Woo! Woo! You got to try your other foot now, too. Let's do some shuffles on the other one. Here we go. Shuffle. Only your toe, man, only your toe. All right, only the toe. All right, okay, now remember that. Here's another vocabulary you gotta have. You're gonna do step, step on your toes, and then you're gonna drop your heels. So you're gonna make 4 sounds. You're gonna use all 4 parts of your 2 feet. You're gonna go step, step, heel, heel. All right? Let's try that. This is called a cramp roll. And
Crab roll?
Cramp.
That would be delicious, but no.
You'll know pretty soon. You'll know pretty soon.
Yeah. Cramp roll.
Yeah.
Right.
So here we go. Ba 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 ba. Da da Oh, you're getting there. Yeah.
Oops. to get the heel down.
No. Yeah. You glue them down.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, he's got it now.
Okay.
All right, they're ready.
Okay.
There's a little song. It's a couple of days late, but we're going to do it anyway.
Okay.
You know the Addams Family?
Uh-huh.
All right, we're going to sing it. We're going to sing it with our feet. We're going to go cramp roll. Da 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 da. Boom, boom. Okay, do it again. Da 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 da. Boom, boom. Now we got to do 3 of those cramp rolls. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Boom, boom. I think they got it. Are you guys ready to sing it for us? Are you ready?
Ready.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm just reviewing. I'm a very serious student.
Okay to smile.
I'm gonna be making like guitar lick faces. Okay.
Ready? Here we go. Da 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 da. 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 Now remember those shuffles?
Yes.
That's the other part of the song.
Right.
Here we go. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba da.
Oh, shit. Nailed it! Thank you! Judy! Thank you so much, Judy Tibbles! Thank you so much. Very good. Where can people take a lesson from you if they want to learn how to tap dance?
I teach quite a few places around town, but I have a lot of adult classes at the Multnomah Arts Center,
Great.
and love to see anybody here who wants to try it. It's not as easy as it looks, and boy, you guys did great.
I gotta say, I
You did
nailed
great.
it. I don't know if you were
You
watching.
made it look easy.
I really did not. Okay. Thank you so much, Judy, Rachel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's come back again. I love it.
Very nice.
Oh my goodness. Give Steve a round of applause and Caleb and Nick for their wonderful tapping. Did you get it?
Yeah, I can't wait to practice it later on the floor of my 3rd floor apartment.
Amazing. Well, while we catch our breath, we're going to have a little bit of stand-up. This comic has been performing all around Portland for about a year. Has a single out on Spotify called, you can look it up under Creme Brulee. Please welcome stand-up Christian Burke.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Give it up for yourselves for coming to the thing.
Yeah.
I've loved the show so far. There's nothing I love more than watching untrained white people learn how to dance.
Yeah.
What a fun opener. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. Anyone from the South? No? Not that one. Two of the worst things you could have yelled out, to be honest. Something about the South, there's 2 types of sexuality. There's straight and there's going to hell. So when I moved to Portland about a year ago, I discovered there's a whole a spectrum of sexualities, and I identify as pansexual now. Because I'll fuck everybody in here, okay? I don't care. I'll fuck you. I'll fuck... Because I don't think gender or anything is as attractive as context is. Like, if I was tied to some train tracks and the train was quickly approaching at full speed, and the last second you saved my life, I would definitely fuck you. You know what I mean? I would fuck you, I'd blow you, I'd do whatever. Basically, if you save my ass, it belongs to you. I've been in Portland, like I said, for about a year now. I like being in Portland because when you look at this, all you have to do to get laid is convince drunk white girls you're Damian Lillard. So that's been a lot of fun for me. If you see me at a bar with a basketball, throw me an alley-oop because it is Dame time. One thing I don't like about dating here is everyone's got pets. Make some noise, y'all got pets? I'm done fucking people with pets, okay? I love animals and I love getting my dick sucked. But I'm tired of getting my dick sucked while Fido's in the corner, like, perking his ears up every time I moan, okay? I'm trying to relax. Plus, there's the risk of things happening. You know what I'm talking about? I'll set the scene for you. I'm with a lady. I'm going down on her real aggressive. My booty's in the air because I'm having a good time. And I guess her dog was feeling left out because who runs over to me? 2 licks on the asshole, 3 most, and I push him off and keep going, because not even being sexually molested by an animal can slow down my sex drive. But I regret that I kept going, because after we finished, she like rewarded him for being good, because she didn't know. So I had to watch my abuser get fed a treat. And I don't speak dog, but the look in his eyes only said, that ass is mine. It's getting colder now. Everyone's getting uglier, so I ended a monogamous relationship. Make some noise for the end of my youth. Yeah? I don't know if I can do monogamy. Like, I'm excited. I love my partner. I don't know if I can do monogamy. I've been a slut for so long. I don't know if I can just do, like, the sex is cool, but it's like having the same, like, my favorite food every day. You know what I mean? I'm a kinky dude. My favorite food's oatmeal, because nothing tastes better than knowing I'm gonna have a healthy shit later. But imagine every day I woke up to a hot, fresh, horny bowl of oatmeal, right? Eventually I would get tired of it. No matter how much you tried to spice it up with, like, fruit and nuts and anal, okay? I'm gonna get tired of it. You could probably tell by the fact that I compared her to oatmeal that my partner's white. I like white girls, I'm gonna be real. Y'all pussy tastes like peach LaCroix, and I think that's fantastic. I would continue comparing women to flavors, but I don't want to get into any like racially charged material. But I will say I chose to be with a white girl as a man of color, because sometimes you want like a nice, home-cooked, spicy, soulful meal, and sometimes you want to fuck a white girl. You know what I mean? I surprisingly had never had sex with a black girl until I moved to Portland. It was one of the 6 of them, okay? Think about one you know. Let's say it was her for this joke. And because Portland's the kinky place it is, she asked me about a choker while we were having sex. And at first, I was apprehensive. I was like, shorty, no, come on. This is exactly what Fox News wants, you know what I mean? This is black on black violence, you know? What would Martin Luther King think? What would Rosa Parks think? What would your mom think? But eventually I had to do it because here's a list of people who can tell me what to do. Woman of color. And I would love, I could only choke women of color. I would love to choke all the privileged porcelain necks out in the audience. You know I would. But I'm afraid some like ancestral, like Wakanda shit would kick in. And I'd have to finish the job. I feel some people might be uncomfortable with that joke. And I understand that. Since moving to Portland, though, because of, I guess, demographics or whatever you may have it, my porn preferences have changed. Y'all watch porn? Make some noise if y'all watch porn out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The rest of y'all are lying, I know that. My porn preferences have changed. I like black.com. Does anyone here know what black.com is? Just imagine the type of porn you think I watch. Just imagine it. Just like a dude in Timberlands and just some like small white girl is like, ah, give me your black cum. And like Pirates of the Caribbean and the Curse of the Black Cum. Like shit like that. Like that type of video. Like my dream porno would be like the Detroit Pistons versus Martha Stewart. You know what I mean? Right now, you go on my phone, and the search bar, it says Los Angeles Lakers versus Hillary Clinton. I swear to God. And I don't know if it's because, you know, I like the submissiveness or like something kinky about it, or I just get off to the idea of that many black people congregating. My name is Christian Burke. You guys have a great rest of your night.
Give it up for Christian Burke!
Ooh.
I love it when somebody leaves on an awkward note. It's my favorite. We were all with him till the last 2.4 seconds. Well, we're getting toward the end of our show already. Didn't it go by fast? I think it went by fast.
It's time for oatmeal.
I know. That make you... Did that make you hungry for oatmeal?
Maybe a little bit.
Awesome. Well, I just want to thank you all. We still have, we're going to have our musical guest out here in a moment. But before we do, we do this show almost every single week. Apparently, we didn't do it last week because I forgot.
No.
But we do it almost every single week. We have different guests, all different types of variety. And you can see old ones that we did in the past year on YouTube, our Curious Comedy YouTube channel. And we had guests like Mary Beth Monroe from The Good Place, Jamie Moyers on Community, just tons of people that you'll know and you'll recognize. So check that out and come back here again. And if you can't make it in, you can always catch on the live stream on YouTube or the Curious Comedy Facebook. So are you ready to bring back our musical guest?
Yeah.
Are you ready to bring back our musical guest?
Yeah.
Give it up for Caleb and the Monsters. I caught you off guard.
Oh, Luna, Lumine. Oh, Luna, Lumine. I haven't seen my face in years. Yes, I've been cooped up all day. My skin is cold, dark, and fair. Like a snowy winter's day. Yes, I haven't seen someone I loved in a whole lifetime. And I've got this hunger in my veins. Yes, I can smell you moving outside. And I'm a jeepster for your love. I write love to you with the blood of swans. Oh, believe you me, I won't leave them left alive. Let these demon wings fly. There's a full moon out tonight. Let these demon wings fly. Oh yes, I'm on the hunt out tonight. Oh, believe you me, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I'm the son of a Brigio and Celine. Oh, Luna, Lumine. haven't seen my face in years.